1931, which is a long way back. But actually, if you think about it, it's the same now as it was then. It's still a race around the island. There's still all the humps and bumps and corners you have to go through. So it is the same. But it's very different every year, obviously, because the conditions change, the winds and what have you. So, you know, after this, we'll have a complete debrief and go through everything else, and we might change things, we might not. But in essence, it's a race around the island, and so be it.
And a lot of boats that actually have been asked not to race because sensibly the wind is a bit too strong for them.
Yeah, anything under 9.15 has been said, we don't think it's safe for you to go. That said, there is also all the other boats, in the smaller boats in the other classes, that at the end of the day, it has to be the skipper's responsibility to say whether they go or not. You know, we don't know, and we would never profess to know, the capabilities of all the crew, and we have to rely on the skipper's sensibility to say, actually, no, this is not right. I mean, we are going to get 35 knots of breeze around the back of the island tomorrow and a big sea, so we just need to be careful.
And that's a very important point to make, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's all about safety. You know, we get great support from all the lifeboats and all the coast guards and everybody else, but we still have a duty to manage it as best we can. And
so, not a record number of boats to be crossing the line then?
Unfortunately, not. No, I mean, looking at it sensibly, you look at the winter weather we've had. We've had the worst winter in 150 years. A lot of boats are not even in the water yet, so that reflects in the entry number. But you know, we're delighted with the number that we got, the 939 that are entered. Obviously there'll be a few less than that go round on the day, and that's fine. People, as I say, take that judgment. But you know, we're delighted that we've got that sort of number given the circumstances that we had.
What's the appeal then of racing around the island?
I think that's it. You know, a lot of people don't go out of the Solent year on year. You know, they're quite happy to stay around it. They feel now they can go around the island in company, race, they have a fun, and there's dozens and dozens of little sub races that go on between schools and friends and pubs and those sort of things. You know, that's the appeal. They're in a race, but they're also in their own race. And at the end of the day, if you get around the island and it's safely and you've had a good day, that's what it's all about.
It's the taking part.
It's the taking part, 100%.
Well, a strong wind does mean possibly that records might tumble.
Don't bank on it. Yes, yes, with the bigger, we might get something with the bigger boats. But bearing in mind the conditions of the sea and everything around the back of the island, and there's a significant swell around the back of the island, we'll see. I'm planning, but I'm not planning. It sounds silly, but you know, I have to plan because the big boats will be there. We've got potential for one of the big French trimarans coming over, and we've got one of the Volvo 70s. When you consider that round the back of the island it's going to be a reach to reach, so we can be quick.
Well, Dave, let's wish everyone the best of luck, but be safe.
100%. That's what it's all about. You know, enjoy it, but be safe.